Do you know what an anecdote is? It's a story. But it's not just any story. It's a story that someone feels is worth telling. Do you know what stories are not worth telling? Boring ones. Normal ones. A plodding sequence of predictable average events unfolding exactly the way you'd expect does not get retold. It's a very unique individual indeed, who would feel like telling their grandkids anecdotes about the times they crossed the street without getting hit. The newspapers don't publish headlines like "Cleveland man sleeps well," unless there's a real story about why he hasn't or wouldn't have. Anecdotes that persist are sensational outliers that defy our expectations in some way. Do you know what data is? It's boring. It's tedious. It starts by including every report and point, no matter how normal it is. Data are surveys conducted rigorously to make sure that every boring account is included and is weighed at least as strongly as the more interesting outliers. Data are numerical measurements made using the most consistent tools and methods available. There are even a number of fields in which researchers would insist that data cannot be considered so until the most outlier, which is to say the most interesting cases, have been removed. So if you ever hear someone say something like this,
the good news is that data, if you look at data, it's actually just a lot of anecdotes.
Then just laugh at them. Really, just laugh at them. Because there is a nuanced position when it comes to data and anecdotes, but this is not it. Like, if you were talking to someone who is genuinely educated in particular kinds of scientific research, especially anthropology, they might make a well-reasoned argument as to why meticulously recorded, collected, and vetted stories should be considered a form of qualitative data. We could trim this concept down into the phrase, anecdotes can be data, or even anecdotes are a kind of data, but never this.
Data, it's actually just a lot of anecdotes.
In my experience, for what it's worth, only two kinds of people say this. People who are pulling a con job, or the marks they've already conned. I'm pretty sure I know which one Will Duffy is.